Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Saturday, the day before Easter. We have 11 exciting races, so let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with a fast main track and a firm turf course. Another beautiful day in South Florida. Temperatures in the low 80s here today. First of 11 on the turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for a price tag, $12,500. Scratch the 3, Dave Hope. Scratch the 9, Jaden's Best. The favorites were 1, Golden Point, and 8, Dynamic Decision. Racing at Gulfstream. From the inside, Golden Point was away well. From the far outside, Dynamic Decision was away well. So the two favorites get acquainted with the veteran Lay It Down coming away much closer today and a controlled early pace. From behind the speed, race 2, Jack's Wild and Run Saichi, then To Your Health, and the early trailer is Gracious Plenty. Not much pace on. Good news for the leader, Dynamic Decision, and Jaramillo, who call the shots into the first turn run. Taking a trail behind the leader is Golden Point, a joint second alongside Lay It Down. Then Run Saichi to his outside. Races 2, Jack's Wild, ahead of To Your Health and Gracious Plenty. Opening quarter was 24 and 1 as they round the clubhouse turn, and at 5-2, it's Dynamic Decision by a length. Lay It Down second, Golden Point, Wells positioned early. He's racing third down toward the inside, and 2 Jack's Wild is a 3 wide fourth. Followed by Run Saichi, then Gracious Plenty, and Stretch Runner To Your Health is where he always is early, last of all, through a 52nd opening half mile. This will turn into a half-mile dash for the cash, and Dynamic Decision getting all his own way up front. He leads it by a length. Lay It Down has to do a little work well. Second, Golden Point is needing racing room from the inside. 2 Jack's Wild is still 3 wide. He's in third now. Then back to the outside and Gracious Plenty, followed by Run Saichi, and To Your Health gets shuffled as he tried to make a move from the back of the field after 3 quarters in 1:14 and 1. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Gaffleone working to the outside with Golden Point to try to get after Dynamic Decision. Lay It Down, the first one to attack the leader. They're into the stretch. Here's Lay It Down with his mind on business and up to Dynamic Decision. Golden Point is third with 2 lengths to make up. In deep stretch, it's Lay It Down in front. Dynamic Decision is right back at him. Dynamic Decision and Lay It Down, Lay It Down. Dynamic Decision heads bobbing. Really close. Neither one of them deserved to lose, and 144 flat. Early on in today's first race, number 4, Lay It Down, was much closer than he has been in his recent races, and that proved a very valuable commodity as he kicked on for the score in narrow fashion. Under jockey Carlos Montalvo, for trainer Tammy Levy and IAB Stables, a game victory for the son of Noble Causeway. To the second race now at a mile over the main track, the start of the early pick 4. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 7. The favorites were 6, Lucky Bella, and 7, Diplomatic Affair. And they're off. From the outside, Lucky Bella begins nicely. BL's Wagon showing speed today. Valid Wildfire and Kickin' In taken back. Far outside, it's Diplomatic Affair. Moving out the rail, Miss Visconti, and the early trailer is Grand Chama. They exit the 1 mile chute and link up with the main course, and up front, the leader, only narrowly, Lucky Bella. Hernandez trying to harness the speed there with Kickin' In alongside second. The Bug Boy has a Diplomatic Affair out in the center, racing a joint third alongside BL's Wagon. Valid Wildfire much closer today. She's in the picture early. That's surprising to say the least. From between horses, it's Miss Visconti and 2.5 to Grand Chama. Opening quarter, slow, 25 and 3 as they race to the half-mile pole. Lucky Bella getting everything her own way. She leads at 3 parts of a length. Miss Visconti now comes to call second. From third, it's Kickin' In alongside BL's Wagon, then Diplomatic Affair. Grand Chama is second last, and now dropping to trail is Valid Wildfire. The opening half-mile was sped up to 48 and 4 as they round the far turn, 3/8 of a mile from home. It's Lucky Bella hounded by Miss Visconti, who turns up the heat under Bautista, and here's Miss Visconti to put ahead in front. Lucky Bella's second, 3.5 lengths back to Kickin' In. She's asked to kick in from third, then back to BL's Wagon. Nothing today from Diplomatic Affair, then Grand Chama and Valid Wildfire as they turn in. Lucky Bella shaking up for the drive, and she's back for more inside under Carlos Hernandez, and now Lucky Bella puts him away, leads it by 2.5. Flat to the board second is Miss Visconti, then Kickin' In clearly third. To the finish, it's Lucky Bella. The public pick will do it. Lucky Bella by 3 in the end. Miss Visconti second, Kickin' In third, then Grand Chama and BL's Wagon in 138 flat. Number 6, Lucky Bella, well rationed on the top end by jockey Carlos Hernandez, responds when challenged and pulls away for an easy victory for trainer Victor Barboza Jr. at Grand Pollo Stable. 1, Miss Visconti loomed boldly to get second ahead of 5 Kicking In, who was best of the rest, while third. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, there's a lot of great racing action left. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back for the third, 6 furlongs the journey. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 6. These are 3-year-old fillies. The favorite was number 2, Loving Valentina. And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. From the inside, Loving Valentina begins for the lead. Hello Juliet is showing some speed today. And a surprise move. Hello Juliet put on the lead by Josie Gomez to lead by a neck. Loving Valentina will have none of that and rushes right up the challenge from second. Grand Weekend to join third alongside Dazzling Dixie, who's off the speed today. Music Makes Sense is now second last, and the trailer is US Diva. Past the half-mile pole, the 2 favorites in lockstep. Toward the inside, Loving Valentina. To the outside, Hello Juliet. And Hello Juliet gets away from the favorite again, and this time it's a more serious move. So Hello Juliet at the 3 furlong point leads it by a length and a half. Whip is out on Loving Valentina, who will have to angle off the fence for a rebid second. Grand Weekend is third. Music Makes Sense tries to run on to the outside of Dazzling Dixie. Then US Diva, but with a quarter of a mile to go, Hello Juliet appears to have her mind on business. Hello Juliet at the top of the stretch under Josie Gomez with a 5-length lead. Loving Valentina watching wonder what happened from the outside in Grand Weekend. Then it's Dazzling Dixie. Late run from US Diva, but this is a big win for Hello Juliet. Hello Juliet, she's long gone under Josie Gomez. Powers away for a double-digit win. Hello Juliet, easy. Going to be Loving Valentina salvaging second ahead of US Diva third and 110-3. Another horse on today's program lays much closer than she has in recent races. It's number 5, Hello Juliet this time. She sprung out to an early lead, and that was all she rode as she pulled away from a stylish victory, double digits in front when the smoke cleared. Josie Gomez rode the winner for Rohan Crichton and owners Paul Haddad and Rohan Crichton. To the 4th race now on turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. They've not won 2. A field of 7. The favorite on the major class drop, number 3, Giant's Voice. And they're off. The favorite Giant's Voice begins right on the money, and he'll try to establish the tone early from Mr. Sam, who comes away in second. Forever Die is up on the outside and now third. Down at the inside goes English Mahavir. On hold between horses is Nassau Talent, 2 better than Sweets, and the early trailer is the stretch running Cotton Town. So it's Edgard Zayas and Giant's Voice in front to the first turn run. They lead 3 parts of a length. Up on the outside, Mr. Sam is second. Down at the inside, English Mahavir races from third. On hold 4th is Nassau Talent. Forever Die a bit wide in the early stages. A stretch of 2 to Sweets, and trailing is Cotton Town. The opening quarter was covered in 24-2 as they wheel into the backstretch now. It's Giant's Voice. He's hounded by Mr. Sam up front, and Mr. Sam and Giant's Voice heads apart for the lead. Nassau Talent is third while 3 wide. Then down at the inside goes racing from 4th now is English Mahavir. Forever Die is next. Sweets at the rail, and Cotton Town is last. They went 49-4 for the opening half mile. There's less than half a mile to go, and Giant's Voice has the lead. He's in front to half a length. 3 wide Nassau Talent. Mr. Sam from between horses. Then back to Forever Die. At the rail in English Mahavir. Dropping back again is Sweets, and trailing the field is Cotton Town. Around the far turn they go. Giant's Voice has repelled the initial challenge of Mr. Sam. Now he has to deal with Nassau Talent, who is working hard second. From the outside, Forever Die throws his hat into the ring. He's a big price and coming on after 3 quarters. In 1:13-3, they turn in. It's the 3-year-old Giant's Voice into the stretch with a length and a half lead. Forever Die, a stretch danger on the outside second, and Mr. Sam is back for more third with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Giant's Voice pleading for everything he has is Edgard Zayas, but Giant's Voice has enough. Giant's Voice will win it. Forever Die gets second ahead of Mr. Sam third, then English Mahavir and Cotton Town in 1:43-3. Number 3, Giant's Voice secured the early lead in today's 4th race, and when confronted, had something in the tank to get the score under Edgard Zayas for trainer Todd Pletcher and owners Wartimer and Frere. Long shot 7, Forever Die up for second, ahead of 5, Mr. Sam, who ran third. To the 5th race we go on turf at a mile and a 16th, maidens of the special weight variety. A field reduced by 1, scratch the main track only. The 8, Queen Jill, a field of 7. This was a wide open betting race. And they're off. Schlee begins nicely in the center here. Speed from Everything's Copa. Down at the inside, Charming Hostess is not far away. And from the top shelf, here's She's a Gracious Lady as they run to the finish line the first time. Down inside, it's Charming Hostess and Nikki Figueroa to put ahead in front of Schlee. Easy for me to say, alongside second. 3 wide is She's a Gracious Lady in third. Stretch of 2 to Everything's Copa now fourth. Back fifth is Cashless Society. Then it's the Gray Flying Harmony. And Fast Mama in her debut has no early speed. She's about 10 lengths behind as they run around the first turn. Up front, Charming Hostess leads it a half a length over Schlee, who races in second. 2.5 lengths back to Reined In She's a Gracious Lady, third now. Then down inside, Cashless Society is fourth. Everything's Copa is fifth. Second last and on hold is Flying Harmony. And a bit closer at the back is Fast Mama as they run past the opening quarter in a sharp 22 and 4. They went past a half mile in 47 and 3. So some pace to chase for the back markers as they head to the far turn run. Up front, it's the big long shot, Charming Hostess, who maintains a narrow lead. Schlee is alongside second. She's a Gracious Lady is waiting in the wings from third. Cashless Society is inside and improving now. Cashless Society drawing closer, only 2.5 behind. Then comes Everything's Copa. The whip is out on Flying Harmony, and Fast Mama tries to tack on from the back as they run to the top of the stretch. There's less than a quarter of a mile to go, and Schlee comes away with the lead off the turn. Leads at a length and a quarter. She's a Gracious Lady, Cashless Society wheeling wide for the drive, both Everything's Copa and Flying Harmony. 1/8 of a mile to go. Cashless Society up for the lead, but over the top, Flying Harmony storming home under Luca Panici, and Flying Harmony getting to Cashless Society. Cashless Society, Flying Harmony. It's a photo finish that might have gone to Cashless Society. Flying Harmony running on well in 1:43 flat. Nice debut performance for the daughter of Temple City. Number 6, Cashless Society holds on for the victory under Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Chad Brown and owners William Lawrence and Clara Fitzstable. A wide and big late run from number 4, Flying Harmony, to just miss while second, ahead of 7, She's a Gracious Lady, who ran third. Early pick 4 good for $74.85. The early pick 5, $1,582.75. That's a 50-cent pick 5 return. Speaking of return, we'll return right after this timeout.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back for race number 6, the start of today's Rainbow 6. 6 furlongs the journey, maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch the 2 Poda, field of 8. The favorite was the 9 on the class drop. A lot of drama. And they're off. From the rail, the comebacker Star Baby begins the best. On the far outside, here's speed from A Lot of Drama. Starship Saturn away in the top flight. She'll land third alongside Starship Charlotte. Then it's a stretch of 2 to What's Your Dream. On the outside and moving up is Federica. You Can Do Magic Between Horses, and Winner's Expedition drops back to trail as they race to the half-mile pole. Up front and clear, A Lot of Drama and C.J. McMahon by a length. Poking between horses, Starship Saturn is on heels. Starship Starlet is 3 wide. At the rail, Star Baby's very much in range, only about a length and a half off the lead, working 5 better than What's Your Dream. Federica tries to run on with Winner's Expedition and You Can Do Magic as they run to the top of the stretch. Jockey Nikki Figueroa pleading for racing room for Star Baby, going to try to thread the needle inside, and here's Star Baby to take the lead with Starship Saturn right alongside. Quickly backing away, A Lot of Drama is third. Trying to run on from the back is Winner's Expedition as they turn in. 46 and 3 for the half mile. The top 2 go on toward the inside. That's Star Baby with a narrow lead. Starship Saturn is right alongside. Winner's Expedition is running on third. Star Baby has the lead. Federica and Winner's Expedition trying to get up into the minors, but Star Baby has the lead. Star Baby wins. Federica close good ground to get second. Starship Saturn third, then Winner's Expedition and What's Your Dream. And 112, and well, Number 1, Star Baby, looked like the horse you wanted to be on as they moved around the far turn. She got through inside under Nikki Figueroa and held firm for the score. Trainer Juan Arias and owner Larry Bell. Number 7, Federica, closed a lot of ground to get up for second ahead of the 3, Starship Saturn, who probably needed that race. She settles for third. To the 7th race we go on turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 9 went to the gate. Favorites were 3, Big Money Machine, 7, Vigas. And they're off. The speedy Powerline was away right on cue, and he'll take the lead early on from Vigas, who comes away racing second. On the stretch out, Mongolian Holiday has a little bit of tactical speed, and he's now second and down toward the inside. Top Flight followed by Sea Cookie, then Mad Patriot, Big Money Machine between horses. Working 4 wide is Conscious Decision. Second last is Burning Wild, and Nick's Danger is the trailer as they run around the first turn. Up top, it's Powerline and Nikki Figueroa calling the shots by 2 over the team of Vigas and Mongolian Holiday second and third. Big Money Machine is 4th, with inside position 5th is Sea Cookie, followed by Mad Patriot. Then Conscious Decision and Burning Wild, and trailing is Nick's Danger. They carved a quarter in 23 and 3, and down the backstretch they go, and Powerline now shakes free. He opens a 4-length lead now. Vigas is second, Mongolian Holiday is third, Big Money Machine is 4th under Jorge Ruiz, then Sea Cookie and Mad Patriot. From the back and Burning Wild trying to get around Conscious Decision, and Nick's Danger is the trailer. Inside half a mile from home, the opening half mile was 46 and 4. Sharp pace, and Powerline sets it. He leads it by 3. Vigas starts to tighten in under Alvarado's second. Big Money Machine now starting to warm to the task from third, so the favorites closing in on Powerline. From the back and Burning Wild alongside Mad Patriot as they run to the top of the stretch. Powerline going to try to re-break here after 3 quarters in 1:10 and 3s off the turn, worth the lead. Vigas flat to the boards and trying to gain ground second over the top, and coming on Big Money Machine inside the final furlong. Powerline still there and still leads by a length and a half. Vigas is second, Big Money Machine is third. Powerline is close to home with the lead. Vigas can't reach him. It's Powerline all the way. Vigas second, Big Money Machine third, then Sea Cookie. It's a 3-way go to complete your high five involving Conscious Decision, Mongolian Holiday, and Mad Patriot. Number 4, Powerline sets fast fractions, opens up down the backstretch, and had something in the tank, just like he did the last time. And he prevails for the victory, giving Nikki Figueroa his second winner of the afternoon. Alan Iwinski, the winning trainer for PVC Stables. 7, Vigas could not track down the loose leader, while second ahead of 3, Big Money Machine. Simply best of the rest, while third. To the 8th race we go now. The 8th race at 6.5 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. The favorites were number 4, Majestic Air, number 7, Still Burnin'. And they're off. From the rails, Spurs and Bows gets the first call. Still Burnin' is showing speed. Here's Majestic Air punching between horses. So the favorites land 1, 2, 3 as they run out of the chute. It's Majestic Air and C.J. McMahon who come away with the lead from Still Burnin', who's racing in second. Spurs and Bows hustled up by Carlos Hernandez to be in a joint second now, only a length and a half behind. Then back to Eric's Talisman in Discreet Manner, and the 2 at the back are Kimchi Strike and Woodburn. The opening quarter was 23 seconds flat, and they passed the half-mile pole. Up front, Majestic Air into the far turn with a length to work with. Here's a 3-wide move from Eric's Talisman. Eric's Talisman all the way up into second in between horses. That's Still Burnin'. 4th and inside, Spurs and Bows needs a little racing room. Woodburn gets started while 4 wide, then Kimchi Strike and Discreet Manner. 5/16 to run. That's all for Majestic Air. Taking over the lead is Eric's Talisman. Eric's Talisman moves away by a length and a half. Woodburn is second. Still Burnin' is an all-in third. Spurs and Bows is plotting a wide course into the stretch. Trying to rally from the back is Kimchi Strike after a 46 and 2 half-mile. There's 3/16 to go, and Eric's Talisman strictly the one to beat. He leads it by 2. Woodburn is up into second. Then Still Burnin', Spurs and Bows, and Kimchi Strike. In deep stretch, it's Eric's Talisman digging in. Woodburn a late push. Photo finish. I think Eric's Talisman held on there, but Woodburn made a good late push to make it close. Third was Still Burnin', and then Spurs and Bows at 118 and 1. Upset winner to kick off the lead pick 4 at 7 to 1. It's number 3, Eric's Talisman, who gets the money under Pedro Monterrey Jr. for trainer Ruben Montes and Audubon Racing. Second was number 9, Woodburn, who just missed, ahead of 7, Still Burnin', who ran third. Spurs and Bows completes the super. On now to race number 9, the 9th race on the main track at 1 mile. Maidens of the special weight variety. These are 3-year-olds. Made a field of 8 line up for this one, and it was a wide open betting race. The favorites included 7, Alcor, and 8, Command Post. And they're off. Very nice start outside for Command Post, who's heading off for the early lead. Gazprom is centaured up the rail, and Midnight on Broadway comes away in the top flight. Here's Alcor moving up grandstand side. Bounced around badly is Mr. Attila with outside looking in. So they line up for the early lead here. Gazprom now puts ahead in front. Outside looking in is in the two-path out 3 wide. Midnight on Broadway. Command Post is there, and widest of all is Alcor. Then back at the inside to Inevitable ahead of Mr. Attila, and at the outside it's High Brazil last of all, but not far away. Tire field separated by 3.5 through the opening quarter in 24 and 1. To the half-mile pole they race. Long shot Gazprom and Marcos Meneses have the lead. Command Post racing from second out 3 wide. Alcor third. Racing very wide on the course is High Brazil. In between horses Midnight on Broadway. Then at the inside outside looking in. Shuffled out is the second last Inevitable, and rallying up on the outside Mr. Attila. 47 and 2 for the opening half mile. Less than 3 furlongs to go, and Gafleon starts to get a bit more serious on Command Post. He's nearest the inside, and with a narrow lead, Alcor and Edgar Zayas right alongside, and these two begin to sprint a length and a half clear of High Brazil, who's now put to a ride third after 3 quarters in 1:11 and 3. They turn in. On the inside, it's still Command Post who maintains command. Alcor on the outside will try him again. 4 back to High Brazil third, then Midnight on Broadway, but inside the final furlong, Command Post pulling away. It's Command Post and Tyler Gafleon looking good in victory. Command Post by 2.5. Alcor second, well clear of High Brazil third. Then Mr. Attila, who ran fourth ahead of Midnight on Broadway in 1:36 flat. Nice performance today from the son of Harlan's Holiday. Number 8, Command Post, breaks well and runs well and pulls clear for the victory in deep stretch under Tyler Gafleon, giving Tyler his second winner of the afternoon. Jason Service trained the winner for Gary and Mary West. 7, Alcor issued the challenge to the favorite and settled for second, well clear of 5, High Brazil, who ran third. We'll take a brief time out. When we come back, we'll bring you the late daily double on the Saturday card from South Florida right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. 6 furlongs of the journey, an allowance optional claiming event with a field of 7. The odds-on choice was outside. Number 7, Easy to Say. And they're off. Step slow to begin was Piccadilly Roadster. Was a quick beginning for the favorite, Easy to Say, who hits the ground running. Down on the inside here, Splash Rules to move with the leader second. Down inside, it's Mock My Day, 2.5 behind while third. In between horses, the Sun Wind, then Call to Honor. Stretch of 4 to Grand Nene, and Piccadilly Roadster will have to do it from last as they go past the half-mile mark. Up front, Easy to Say, in front now by a length. Over Splash Rules in second. Moving off the fence and taking over third is the Sun Wind, ahead of Call to Honor in fourth. Back inside and racing from fifth is Mock My Day, then Piccadilly Roadster is underway, and trailing is Grand Nene. Opening quarter was 22 flat. They run past the 5/16. Up front, it's the favorite, Easy to Say. He's had pressure every step of the way, but he's still confidently handled by Carlos Hernandez, and he's still in front, looming up alongside the Sun Wind second. On the outside and Call to Honor from third. Mock My Day is up the inside after a 45 flat half mile. They turn in. Easy to Say set down for the drive and trying to fend off the challenge of the Sun Wind. The Sun Wind on the outside of Easy to Say. Hernandez pleased Pleasing, pleading for more from Easy to Say, and he's getting more. He's finding up front. Easy to Say will win it. The Sun wins second. Third, Mock My Day. Fourth was Call to Honor. Grand Nene ran on for fifth and 110 flat. Number 7, Easy to Say, was pressed every step of the way in today's 10th race, but he responded when challenged and gets the score under jockey Carlos Hernandez for New Farm and trainer Jason Service. Second was number 2, The Sun Wind, ahead of the 1, Mock My Day, who ran third. To the 11th and final race now. 11th race on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 13, You Are Flatter. A field of 12. This was a wide open betting race. And runners away. From the far outside, Exclusive Reward begins nicely. Warranted has speed. Sent hard to get the lead is Tommy's Top Cat, and it will be Tommy's Top Cat with inside position and the lead as they run to the first turn. Exclusive Reward is now racing in second. It's a 2-length margin to Warranted, who's now third. Osvaldo down at the inside takes over fourth. Then it's Dividend racing in fifth and already better than 7 lengths off the breakaway leader. Down inside goes Southern Cal. Then Leroy's Image, mid-flight today, working a length in front of a trio, including Lemonade Joe, No Denial, and from between horses, Deneb. At the back of the field is the favorite Expedient, racing about 9 or 10 lengths off the lead, and the trailer is Liquid Aloha. Down the backstretch they go after the opening quarter in 23 seconds flat, winging up top. It's jockey Alvaro Doniz and Tommy's Top Cat, who have a 5-length lead now. Trying to tighten in second is Exclusive Reward. Warranted is there third. Down at the inside it says Valdo fourth, followed outside by an improving run in the lime colors from Dividend. Then it's Leroy's Image. They start to close ranks at the top horse. Deneb is 4 wide on the outside. Then back at the inside is Expedient. He's better than 8 lengths off the lead as Tommy's Top Cat tries to go it all the way. Off the corner, Tommy's Top Cat wheels in on a 3-length lead. Osvaldo taking up the slack second, swarming in. On the inside, Liquid Aloha has surfaced from last, and here's Liquid Aloha ducking to the inside and having the lead now. Back to second is Osvaldo, late run outside from Southern Cal. Liquid Aloha to win it. Second Osvaldo, third Southern Cal in 130 flat. Big upset to close the Saturday performance. Number 9, Liquid Aloha, rallies from dead last to get the victory under jockey Jover Chamafe for trainer John Service and JMJ Racing Stables. Second start of his career, a winning one on the drop-in class. Number 2, Osvaldo, was second ahead of big long shot Southern Cal, who ran third. That triggered a superfecta worth more than $87,000 on a $1 wager. The late pick 5 was hit for $15,653.50. Folks, we had a winner in the Rainbow 6. Rainbow 6 gets hit today for $77,346.16.
And that wraps up Saturday's card. Remember, come join us on Easter Sunday. It should be a beautiful day at Gulfstream Park. Happy Easter, everyone. Good night. Good luck.
Hit the hay. Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.